Good morning, Lebanon. My name is Ashley Mahan. I'm the Executive Director for the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce.
And I am Sarah Engst. I'm the Executive Director of Downtown Lebanon.
Yeah. And Sarah's my co-host, but I've got a co-host today.
So I am your co-host today. I am Melinda Fries with the Lebanon Area Foundation.
We have a lot to talk about today.
A lot.
First, of course, we need to talk about the sweet treat sitting in front of us because I can smell it from here.
Mm-hmm. It looks fabulous.
It is a brownie crumble from Covell.
It looks like a lot of chocolate in there.
Gonna mess up the microphone just to show you a little bit.
Yeah. So it's like a brownie, literally like crumbled up with icing and some chocolate chips on top of it. We've got 2 spoons if anybody wants to try that on camera.
The best breakfast.
I vote for Ashley.
Yeah.
To
Ashley,
try it on camera.
first. Yeah.
Okay. I will try it because it does smell really, really good. And then, of course, we have the delicious coffee.
Yes, and I think I have a hot coffee and you have a cold coffee this morning. So, is it good?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, she's quiet, so it must be good.
So if you're looking for a decadent treat this morning,
it's like it's almost like mousse or something.
Ooh, okay,
you know?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely a great little snack for the middle of the afternoon when you're having that afternoon crash and you need some sugar.
Some sugar. Yeah, that's great. That's
get down
awesome.
to Covell and try it out. So last night was really fun. Project 360 had their Taste of October. I went last year, went again this year. It's a little bit bigger than it was last year. I think they're going to keep growing every year. Oh, yeah. So much fun. And I have to brag because my husband bought me something in the silent auction that I've been wanting.
Yeah.
Kendra Scott candy corn earrings and necklace.
Okay,
cute.
so the microphone is hiding the most adorable candy corn necklace I have ever seen. Have you ever seen a real candy corn necklace?
Yes.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's adorable. So
we're zooming in.
We're zooming in. See like how cute this is?
Yeah.
So thank you to my husband for buying it, but thank you to June and Beyond for donating that to the silent auction because if they hadn't done that, I wouldn't have won it.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
Yeah,
Another
it was a
one
lot
of
of
our
fun.
great downtown businesses, June and
yes,
Beyond.
because
June and
downtown
Beyond.
expanded a little bit,
Yes.
so that now adds June and Beyond.
Yes.
Love that. So speaking of downtown, Sarah, what's going on?
Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. So it's First Friday. So we've got some awesome stuff going on tonight. We've got live music everywhere. We've got sidewalk sales and fun activities. Dawson Hollow is playing a free show at 7 p.m.
Woohoo.
on Madison. We're going to have a stage in the street between Commercial and 2nd on Madison. It's going to be a lot of fun. Totally free show. If you want to bring a chair and have a seat, come on out. There's going to be stuff happening on the street as well. The Laclede County Shrine Club is going to be offering beverages for sale. They're out on the street. And then we have at the Hive, we're going to have Fostering Hope Closet is going to have a fall women's clothing sale.
Nice.
Fill a bag for $5, and they provide the bag, so you can't bring a giant Aldi bag.
Sorry, say how big of a bag can I bring? So I have some big bags.
Thought of everything.
It's a plastic shopping bag, but you could probably fit 5 or 6 things in there. And all of the proceeds go to support our local foster care community and the good work they do there with Fostering Hope Closet. And then the whole weekend is the fall kickoff, so both today and tomorrow, and that is in conjunction with Cackle Hatchery's Chicken Festival. If you have not been to downtown this week, there is corn stalks everywhere. There are chickens out. I mean, it's amazing. Mel's on Madison even has like a little petting zoo of pumpkins. It's great. So everybody downtown's jumping in on this. There's going to be an egg eating contest. The winner gets $2,000.
Can we talk about that for just a second? An egg eating contest. These are hard-boiled eggs.
Hard-boiled eggs. You have 8 minutes. There are people coming in from all around to try this.
Okay, so we talked about this recently, and you told me how many the winner ate last year. How many was that?
I think it was like 38 eggs.
Holy cow.
Yeah, but the world record is something over 100. I mean, can you imagine how big? Anyway, it's
wow.
going to be fabulous. So you don't have to enter, but you could at least go and watch this egg eating contest.
I'm there to watch this.
38 might be doable.
Yeah, really?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, maybe next year you can enter this.
$2,000 is $2,000.
It's going to be a blast. They're going to have turkey legs and duck races, and downtown is also participating with some extra stuff uptown. We're going to have some live music going on at the R3 School Administration lot. The Art Guild is having the artists that they're going to have out with booths, and you can see their work and talk to them. The Historical Society has some vendors and some local authors and some history stuff. I just saw Eric Adams yesterday putting up a new mural on display at the administration building. It's a Laclede County history. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Cool.
So you got to come out and see it. It's at a temporary location. It's going to be in that alley where they're creating a little pocket park. But for now, it's just on display outside. So more great things to see when you're out downtown. But the Cackle Hatcheries Festival and the fall kickoff is all day today and tomorrow, and then First Friday tonight.
Wow.
A lot going on.
That's a lot. After this weekend, you're going to take a really long nap.
Well,
probably.
after this weekend, we start planning for Trick or Treat on Commercial Street.
She's
We
not
do.
done.
And then Christmas. Yeah, so
It never ends.
It doesn't stop.
But that's okay. That's all right.
The fun never ends in Lebanon,
Lebanon
right?
is hopping. I feel
is.
like people used to say a long time ago, before Miss Ashley and Miss Sarah came around, there's nothing to do in Lebanon. That is not true, obviously. So just watch the show and you'll know exactly what there is to do in Lebanon.
And sometimes you have to
fun.
make choices, pick something because there's more than one thing going on.
Yeah.
We've had to do
Yeah.
that several times.
Several times.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm not missing Dawson Hollow. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
We're doing it.
And it's an album release party. They have a new album that just released, so this is, the first time they're playing this stuff. So
cool.
it's great. Yeah.
And if you're watching this, please remember this is a live show. We want you to like, comment, share. Let us know what you like about the show. If you have questions about what we're talking about, we want to hear it. And if you're interested in ever sponsoring the show, please let me know because I'd like to have that conversation with you. More things going on in Lebanon, not just downtown, because there's other things going on too.
Is there, though? No.
There is. There is. The Lebanon Family YMCA is doing their senior prom on Saturday, which I think is a really great event. You actually don't have to register for this. So if you're watching and you haven't had an opportunity to register, but you still want to go, you can just go show up at the door and register there whenever you walk in.
And you don't have to be a senior.
No, you do not.
You don't have to be a senior. So
It's open to all.
It is open to the public. They're going to have some music and dancing. There'll be some drawings. And, of course, they're going to crown the prom king and queen, which I think is amazing and so much fun.
That's awesome.
So, and I really love, again, plugging Fostering Hope. They are helping out with this event by providing the formal wear for people that need formal wear.
Yes, if you need something, go over to Fostering Hope Closet and you can look at their prom closet.
Yeah.
That's something they do every year too, is they help local teens, regional teens who want to go to prom but maybe, can't find an outfit. They can go to Fostering Hope Closet and find something. So,
I love that. That's
yeah.
very cool. Also on Saturday, Bennett Springs is celebrating 100 years.
Yes.
This is a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
Yeah, so it's going to be an all-day event. They're going to have live music, crafts, a car show, a history presentation. They're also doing movie night, and I heard this yesterday because I did the Spouses Tour with the Fort Leonard Wood Spouses Caravan. It was so much fun. We hit up Bennett Spring, and they said that they're watching A River Runs Through It.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
With our area's own Brad Pitt.
Yes. So if you're a fly fishing fan or a Brad Pitt fan,
Yes.
get out to Bennett Springs for the movie night because they will be showing A River Runs Through It. I think that's just so much fun.
And also,
my daughter, hi, Mama.
the Rotary Club is doing food at lunch and dinner
That's
there
right.
tomorrow also.
That's right. We are hauling our grill all the way up to Bennett Spring. We're going to be with a few other really cool food trucks and other food vendors. So it's on top of the live music and everything else. You can get some foods, and we'll be there starting about 10:30. So definitely come see everyone.
Go out and make a day of it. Check
Yeah.
out. Really, it's only 12 miles away. And there are about 2 million visitors to Bennett Springs every year. And so it's a really cool partnership that we have with them and our community. So go out there and check it out. If you haven't been in a while, there's been a lot of changes.
Yeah, there has
So,
been.
and more to come.
More to come. They're working on the hatchery right now. So
Yes, I'm excited.
there's a lot going on at Bennett. So get down there, check it out, celebrate 100 years with them. And then after we're done with this weekend, next week we've got some stuff coming up. So take a couple days off, take a break. The Lebanon Concert Association, they do have some concerts coming up that I want to share with you. So Tuesday, well, I guess it's not next week, is it? No. The 15th.
No, yeah.
Following week.
That's
We
like
get a
11
week
days
off.
away,
Sorry.
so, yeah.
I'm off on my calendar here. I did want to share this, however, because it's a really great event that they put on. Different concerts continuously through the year. Jared, is it Freiberg or Freeberg? I'm probably saying that wrong. and the Vagabonds will be performing. And I keep seeing photos of this popping up. So I think this is going to be a really fun concert to get to. We will be hearing from the Lebanon Concert Association in the next week or so to learn more about this. So I'm really excited.
But put it on your calendar. Make
Put it
plans.
on your calendar.
Yeah.
That's at the Civic Center Theater. It's going to be a great time for everybody. And last but not least, before we get talking about what Melinda has to share, which is a lot too, and I'm very excited to hear more about that. The Lebanon Downtown Optimist Club has started their scarecrow competition.
Yes.
And look at the Chambers scarecrow. This is Wednesday Adams, and she's the cutest little thing I've ever seen. So thank you to Lindsay for putting that together.
And you can see that out at the Civic Center in the front of the chamber offices.
Yeah, so part of this contest is taking selfies with these scarecrows as you go around and see them. So get out to the Civic Center and take your selfie with Wednesday. The chamber, we would love that. The Optimist Club, they would love that as well. So, and we want to see your scarecrows. So if you've made one, drop them in the comments because we want to share those with everybody as well.
Yeah, we've got a lot of them.
Oh, are you comparing me and Wednesday?
I can listen to the rest of the show like this.
Makes sense. I like Wednesday, so that's fine. All right, Melinda, the day of giving is coming up.
We're really excited, actually. You probably, because Ryan Sure is amazing, and he's been helping me get all of our fall campaign sponsors and our payroll deduction partners and our recipients that receive the Community Cares dollars every year. We've been recording them, and Ryan's been pushing all of that information out on social media. So if you follow Lebanon Area Foundation or Lebanon Now, here's Ryan. If you follow those, then you're seeing that it's coming up, and we're really gearing up for a huge day.
Yes, huge
Last
day.
year, we took it to the streets, which meant that we got everybody together. We asked our community, would you volunteer? Can you get out there with buckets and signs and raise pennies and dollars to come together as a community and support our local nonprofits? We don't have a United Way. We have Community Cares, so it's a lot better. And for 23 years, we have raised and then given back to our nonprofit so that they have a local funding source so that they can continue to do their good works even when they don't get it from the government, they aren't able to get it from any other sources. We can take care of them. So we're doing that this year. We're hoping to raise a grand total of about $55,000, and I think we can do it if we all do it together. That's like 50 cents a person. I mean, really and truly, just kind of building it all up. If we all do a little, then we don't have to lean too hard on anyone to do all of it. So we're inviting people to come down. We've got a really cool flyer that you can check out, and it'll give some of the details of what's going on. But we're going to be on the intersections of Elm and Jefferson. We're going to be at South Jefferson and East 32. And of course, we're going to have, thanks to Mercy Hospital Lebanon, they are fully staffing the four-way stop in front of the hospital. Nice. And we're going to be there if you choose to give, because it's all about choices and love. If you want to give, we'll give you a cool little bright yellow sign to put in your dash so that when you go through the next 3 intersections, we'll just know that you've already given and wave and say hello. So we promise you won't feel bad going through the next intersections.
And just be on the internet.
Yes, please.
We're going to live stream it through Lebanon Now, through sponsor channels, through all of that, so you can keep updated through the day. I can never hear myself talking to this. All right, so and keep updated through the day, and you'll be able to see all the sponsorship videos we talked about and where your money goes.
Yes.
Last couple years, me and my group did Cigars and Scotch, the community festival. We're not going to do that this year, sorry, but this is a way for us, and we're going to give back by doing all the video production and promotion through Good Morning Lebanon and Good Morning Now. Or Lebanon Now, and it's all it's the internet, really. But we just want to help out, and we encourage everybody to come out and give. We're a very privileged community with people that aren't, and we need to make sure we make that even. And the way we do that is just being a good community and giving on this day.
Absolutely. And speaking of giving, the reason I am looking a little casual today is we are running around to all of our Lebanon R3 schools and picking up the results of the penny drives that happen. So even our kids have been involved, and we're going to be announcing the winners, the winning classroom and the winning school, on the day of giving. So definitely be looking out for that.
And all of the money stays in our local community.
100%.
It all stays here.
It is not allowed to be spent on anybody but Laclede County residents. That's why it's a grant and not a direct donation. We love community cares.
Yes, and you can participate by volunteering, by donating, by
Absolutely.
sharing the information.
Take it to the streets with me. Volunteer.
All right.
We have to wrap it up now.
We are wrapping it up, but we have a quick commercial that Ryan made for Community Cares Day of Giving, so let's watch that.
I'm Melinda Fries, Executive Director of Community Cares, and we are taking it to the streets on October 10th, right here in front of the Cowan Civic Center.
Try again.
And we are also going to see you at 3 major intersections in Lebanon. We're going to be on Elm and Jefferson. We're going to be on South Jefferson and East 32. And we're going to be right in front of Mercy Hospital. So get your change out, stop at one of the intersections, or come right here to the Cowan Civic Center, and we will support our nonprofits on the Day of Giving.
We're back with our next guest. We have Brett Thompson here with Stronghold Inspections. I'm really excited to have you here with us today.
It is great to be here.
Yeah, Brett is one of my board members for the chamber, so he's a special guest today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is going on my 6th year being a board chamber.
Wow.
It's just been amazing experience, and I'm kind of upset that we actually have to get off after the 6th year, but I guess
You know,
Term limits, yeah.
there are ways that we can keep you involved that
Well,
I'm working on.
Yeah, let's talk about that later.
Okay, we do have a comment really quick from Debbie Cantrell. Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. Helen Keller, that's awesome. Thank you for that comment, Debbie. We appreciate that. So let's talk, Brett.
Okay.
People are watching and they want to know, what is it that you do?
So we actually own a home inspection business, as well as we just started about a year and a half ago, we started a septic pumping company as well. And so in the spring, it'll actually be 5 years we've been doing home inspections.
Wow.
I can't believe it's been that long, but it has.
Time flies.
Yes,
When you're having fun,
fun.
and pumping.
Well, I don't know about the pumping part. You know, sometimes things happen
Yes.
when you're pumping sewage, and it's not so pleasant.
That was part of why I wanted you to come today, because you always have great stories and you share some funny pictures sometimes on Facebook about
boy.
things that you run into.
So I was thinking about this because you asked me this question, like, hey, this may come up. So there is lots of stories. If we want to talk about funny stories when you're pumping poop, there's probably not any funny stories from my end, right? Because
It wasn't funny to
it
you.
was not funny at all to me, but everybody else, it's really funny. But with it, Halloween coming up, I was thinking about this story when I was inspecting a house one time. And so, you go into everybody's houses, and some are really nice, and some maybe not as quite as nice. Some are scary, some aren't so scary, some are just homely, and it's like, man, I'd love to live here. Well, one day I had one of those houses, and I walked in, and it was like, ooh, this is kind of creepy. I'm like, I don't know, like, who's going to come out? And, most generally nobody's home when we're there. And so this house, like, you're going through the house, and you're looking at everything, and I'm like, somebody is going to pop out behind me. So I go into this bedroom, and I shut the door, and on the back side of the door, there was somebody standing there looking at me. I screamed. I think they screamed. Everybody screamed. And you know who it was? It was me. It was a mirror. There was a mirror on the back side of the door, and it was not.
That's why they were screaming too.
Yeah. They were screaming. I was screaming. But
great.
so there are lots of stories like that. But that was probably, and I thought there's no better Halloween story
Yeah.
because Halloween's coming up.
That's
scared,
so
you
funny.
scared
You were
yourself.
just like in your own head as you're walking
Yes.
through the house, getting yourself psyched out.
Yes.
That's great.
Awesome. Yeah. So you pump and you inspect. So people that might want to get a hold of you about you helping them with some of these services, what do they do to do that?
So you can go to our website, which is inspectbystronghold.com, and it has pricing, has information, availability, all of that. Or just reach out by phone, 417-818-9524. Facebook. I mean, we have lots of avenues to get a hold of us. Usually, people just end up calling or texting, which is absolutely fine.
And you don't just cover the Lebanon and Conway area.
That is correct.
Tell us where you cover.
So our coverage area is a little larger than most, but we actually have another home inspector that lives at Lake of the Ozarks, and so Scott Hill is his name, and he kind of covers the north half of the area. And then we've just hired another home inspector, and he lives in Ozark, and so Garrett Verheyen is his name, and he's going to kind of cover the south. And so everybody gets me most generally here in the Lebanon area, but I'll kind of cover that corridor. So the coverage area would be, all the way to Lake of the Ozarks, over towards Rolla, West Plains, down to Branson, Republic, and then kind of back, Bolivar, back to Lake of the Ozarks. But we've actually had people hire us to go all the way to Kansas City. We've been into Arkansas. We've been all the way over to Joplin. So, sometimes when the clients just want us to go inspect a house, that's what we do. We're here to help serve those clients. So
very good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So no job too big or too small for you?
That is correct. No job too big, too small.
I'm just still laughing at you looking in the mirror and screaming. That's great.
Well, hey, I'm going to tell you that you don't ever forget those stories, because then as I open and close doors now, it's always like, was that a mirror? Is that me? Is that something,
Yeah, and you're trying, because did you have people with you when you did that?
Oh, no.
You were by yourself?
I was by myself, which made it even worse or funny. I don't know which way.
Well, I was going to say, that's what I usually do when I do something embarrassing. I look around to see who saw me do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, nobody's. But there's cameras everywhere. So it was really a good chance that there was a camera there, and the homeowners now got a laugh, and it's probably all over.
You're lucky that didn't go viral.
Yeah, it probably did. I just didn't know. You're talking about funny stories with pumping septic. So we have a guy that works the septic truck for us. Levi Shepard works part-time when that is needed. Well, the other day, Levi couldn't make it, and so I had to run the septic truck, which I have not really ran the truck. It's really been since spring. Levi's really ran it all summer. And so maybe I wasn't as fluent as I had been at one time running stuff. So pumping a septic, I got done, and I went up and shut the truck off and went back to unhook my hose and go to the next job. Well, I forgot to shut a valve on the truck. And when I pulled the hose like this,
it just started shooting.
And so I started to take a picture of that, and I'm going to put this, and then I'm like, no, this is not funny. This is not good at all. But I'm sure everybody would have laughed at that too. So they have the dirty jobs thing on TV, and I thought maybe one of these days that would be part of it. And so that's happened to me twice.
I try not you didn't learn from the first.
Yeah, I tried to learn, but.
Well, you waited too long between.
Yes.
I like that. You definitely need to have an episode of your own for dirty jobs. Yeah, that works.
Hey, I know somebody who can video that for you.
Yeah.
That'd be all right.
We'll just have Ryan follow you around one day, and
he probably would last one job, and then he would be gone.
Well, it's hard work. Dirty jobs are hard work.
Yeah.
But somebody has to do it.
Right.
I mean, somebody has to do it, so that's great.
Absolutely. And we thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So if we talk about a little bit of the other services that we offer, maybe why people should get a home inspection, because a lot of times money is tight. When you're buying a home, it's a big expense, and people don't always want to spend that extra money, on a home inspection. But I would also say that we're here to help protect not only the buyer, but the agent as well, just giving information, right? So we're a third-party home inspection company that I say this to people all the time, and I got to find a better way, but it doesn't matter to us because we're not buying the house. We're just giving you facts about the house, and then it's up to the buyer and the agent to help make the decisions of what's most important to them. So, but the services on a home inspection, I always kind of recommend at least the home inspection part, but we also offer, radon, termite, water test, septic, lagoon. I mean, the dock inspections around the lake. I mean, there's air quality testing. So there's all kinds of things that we can do other than just the home inspection process.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So we would love to have you guys reach out if there's any questions or any concerns, and maybe we can come up with some more funny jobs the next time.
Yeah, always try to get those on video for sure.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, do your best to do that.
Or a GoPro or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a GoPro would
That would
be the
be
way to
fabulous. I love that idea.
Pick your day. I'll go.
do it. Ryan's on, he
Ryan's
says.
ready.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Brett, thank you so much for coming and sharing with us a little bit about what you do, why it's important, and some great stories.
Absolutely.
And the website is
inspectbystronghold.com.
awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys very much for
Yeah,
having me.
Thank you. So, really quick, we do have a health update from Ryan Rogers, and we're going to watch that right now.
Ryan Rogers with Optimized Health and Integrative Medicine with your Optimized Health Minute. At Optimized Health, we combine functional, integrative, and holistic medicine to address key issues like metabolic syndrome and hormone imbalance. Functional medicine helps us identify root causes of metabolic syndrome, which have been linked to other diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and stroke. We use advanced laboratory testing to assess factors like blood sugar, cortisol levels, insulin resistance, and abnormal cholesterol through targeted lifestyle interventions and hormone optimization, such as balancing insulin and thyroid hormones. We aim to restore your metabolic balance. Integrative medicine blends the best of conventional and alternative treatments for metabolic syndrome. We use medications when necessary alongside nutrition, counseling, stress management, and hormone therapy. By combining these approaches, we help patients reduce inflammation, lose weight, and improve overall metabolic health. Holistic medicine treats the whole person, addressing how lifestyle changes and other environmental factors can affect your metabolic health. We want to empower patients to make sustainable lifestyle changes to impact both their physical and mental health. At Optimized Health, we create a tailored, evidence-based plan to help you achieve your optimal health. Thanks for tuning in to this Optimized Health Minute.
And we're back again. So thank you for watching that. Thank you, Ryan, for sending that health update for us. Now we've got another very special guest with us. We've got Dean from LI Food Pantry. So last time we had LI Food Pantry, Angela came and she talked about how she was throwing candy at children's heads.
Yes, that is correct. It was called the Candy Ring at our park party that we have every year.
So we're probably going to be watching for another clip like that from you today. But you're here to talk about your 15-year celebration, right?
Yes, I am. Thank you. We've got coming up, and actually first I want to thank Melinda and the Lebanon Area Foundation Community Cares. We're one of the local nonprofit recipients of those funds, and as we're 100% funded by donations, that's an incredible program, and we're going to be out there on the streets with our bucket as well, trying to help them out this year. So.
Melinda's happy.
So we have, there's my visual. Coming up, we're starting, October starts the 15th year of us being in Laclede County servicing the food insecure individuals out there. In August, we serviced the most number of individuals that we have since we've been open. 925 individuals we were able to serve, and thankfully through the donations of Community Cares and everybody else that donates to us, we've been able to maintain and also actually give extra food out there. We have a program called the Protein Dairy Produce that's been going on for 4 years now, where we've been able to double the amount of protein, dairy, and produce. We've had eggs, milk, and cheese every distribution day during that time. So we're very thankful and always looking for new donors out there as well. So that's one of the things we have to do. But back to the 15 years. 15 years we are doing between 4:30 and 6:30 on October 15th. We're having an open house, inviting people to come. RSVP if you can. We're going to do a tour of the pantry, show people the different things. We're trying to get all the old board members to come out, as well as volunteers to come and see the improvements that we've been able to make due to the donations that we've been given. We just opened our brand new walk-in freezer, which now doubled the amount of space we have for frozen goods, and we also converted our old freezer into a refrigerator, so we've doubled both.
Awesome.
There have been times, unfortunately, where we've been unable to accept cold or frozen foods due to lack of storage space. So now we're going to try to test the limits of our new freezer out there as well. So come on out to that. We started a raffle on Facebook, which we started on the 1st. We have 4 items. We have 2 shotguns, I got to read it. One's a Remington 887 model Parkerized. I'm sure all the enthusiasts out there know what that is. And then we've got another a Remington shotgun out there that's got a threaded barrel. I can't say that. Oh,
yeah.
My bad. Okay, so we've got two of those things. We've got a Yeti cooler, and we've also got a classic Dooney and Burke purse that's up. And we have these nice raffle tickets for two of the four things that I mentioned that you can donate to. You can go online to l-life.org, or you can walk into the pantry, or if I'm walking out today and you want one of these, come find me before I leave. So
Awesome.
Anyway, if I think you said I had 27 more minutes. I just wanted to talk briefly about, we have a workforce program. We started back in August for one of the needs we found, families that work during the day, unable to come and pick up food. We've created a program that runs every 2 weeks on Monday from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. We've got volunteers that are staffing that. And come on in, you can get signed up, go to our website for the requirements to do that. And we've been able to serve, I want to say we're up to over 60 individuals now, collectively with their families, that we've been able to add that weren't able to come in during the week, during the day for our program. So we're really excited about that, to be able to offer that to families who weren't able to come in before for that. So
That's awesome. I know Angela was really excited about that program too whenever she stopped by. So that's awesome to hear that you're able to help so many additional families.
Yeah. So-
Love that. It sounds like a great celebration.
Yeah.
Lots of fun.
So-
I really love that you're bringing the old board members back to, let them feel like they can kind of see some of the things that they helped begin and get the ball rolling
and
for.
we're only where we're at right now because of every people that was there before. We've been able to build on each other and help it grow. So
Right.
we're excited about
And August was your biggest month
Yes.
since start. I mean, that is
Since-
fascinating. That's amazing. Love it. Love it. You guys really do a lot in our community, so we
Yes,
appreciate
thank you.
Sure.
And
Thank
if
you.
anybody out there is looking for a place to donate, L-Life is the way to go. Yeah.
Well, Dean, thank you for stopping by and sharing this information with us. We're so excited you wanted to come and chat with us today, so thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me on.
Yes, of course. Sarah, what a show.
Yeah, I know. What a week it's been.
We've got a lot that we just went through. So thank you all for watching this show with us every week. We really appreciate all of our viewers, those who comment, like, share, tell their friends to watch it. We appreciate you more than you know. Thank you to our sponsors. We've got a lot of great sponsors. If you're interested in that, please get a hold of me. We'd love to have that conversation. And if you ever want to be a guest on Good Morning Lebanon, let me tell you, get a hold of me because
It's a good time.
the calendar is filling up very quickly. So
3 spots left for the entire year.
yeah, we have 3 spots left for the whole year, the rest of this calendar year. So
get with Ashley today. if
get
you
with
want.
me quickly because we want to get you on in time to promote your event or talk about what you want to talk about. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. And thank you once again to our sponsors, Titan Media Works, Boattown Brewing, Covell, CNC Farm and Home, RR Contracting, Garner and Smith Insurance, Optimized Health and Integrative Medicine, and of course, Jacket Nation Sports. See you all next week.